Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eric Santiago gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Now at the plate, number 35. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-2 home to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. More to come after this on MLB Network. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too. 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a grounder, fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting third, the second baseman, William Grimsley.
Ready now, William Grimsley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. For the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And he misses. Reyes, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Allen is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Allen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, job.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 0-1 offering. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Kluber pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. Detroit is out in front 2-0. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stage, and in this one, they're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning.
Line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
Out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0 home. Softly hit out to short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big time power at the plate.
Stepping into the box, number 34. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Stewart leads off first with 1 away. Here's a high pop-up. Kipnis is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit. Out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Number 55, Roberto Perez.
First pitch on its way. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, number 35.
Digging in, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here 2-0. Digging in, Victor Reyes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Victor Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And there's ball 1. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Line towards center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, William Grimsley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. Lindor ranges to his right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed foul off to the right. It's 2-2 now. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter. Yasiel Puig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Puig, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. lined into left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. Strike called, now the throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
The left fielder,
In now, Greg Allen.
Greg Allen.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One and 0. Here it is. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Good one. Going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Indians 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, John Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nico.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here now the 2-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 15.
At the plate, Kristen Stewart, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning 5 we go. It's the Tigers 2 and the Indians 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Roberto Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready for another shot now, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Stepping in now, number 35. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Riding in once again, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Perez on second. Lindor at first, 1 gone. 1-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2 is a fastball that misses. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding in for the Indians, Yasiel Puig. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A 1-1 count to Puig. One run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Goodrum sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, number 34, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Here it comes on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate, Victor Reyes, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, William Grimsley.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Perez is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Allen. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Greg Allen is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Now in the box, John Hicks. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Allen is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 15.
Striding into the box, Kristen Stewart. He's 1-for-2 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cabrera over at second. Hicks is over at first with one away. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now batting, Jordy Mercer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. Two and 0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 67.
In now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, number 35.
Standing in now, number 35, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, number 34. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, number 34.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Allen giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Castro.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Nick Goody takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Goody.
Into the box, William Grimsley, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Goody A right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Kipnis has it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit hard up the middle. Sliding stop by Kipnis. He's out. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains 2-2. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
The bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The right fielder, number 66.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Jordan Luplow.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First offering on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolute.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Now back.
In now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two and 1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Allen. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Pitch popped up, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. Jake Bowers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 10.
Next up for Detroit, John Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nico Goodrum.
Nick Whitgren answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Whitgren, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Kipnis showing off his range. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 2. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready for another chance. Roberto Perez. It was a walk in his last trip.
55, Roberto Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hit back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Stepping in now, number 35. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10, Jake Bauers.
Now to the plate, Jake Bauers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 66.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jose Ramirez will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. A 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. The set and the 1-0. Looped out toward third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Matt Hall takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 64.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Mercer has it. Throw to first in the dirt, and now everybody's going to be saved.
The left fielder, number 1.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Greg Allen. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 delivery to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ramirez. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Roberto Perez would be next. The 3-1 hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a dive by Miggy in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Ready once again, Jordy Mercer.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter,
Well, we just
34.
witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with show track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top notch as well. Stepping in now, number 34, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Castro.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harold Castro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Lindor is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nick Goody pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.